Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We are playing here as Belgium, working on getting our truce with the Netherlands completed so that we can get fighty with them. We got another 3 months. It's good until June. Unfortunately, Netherlands does have a guarantee from Spain, but I think with France on our side, it's not going to be a problem whatsoever. Still improving relations with Denmark and Portugal, just trying to make sure that none of them get in my way. And we're working on Mexico as well. It's good to have good relations with as many people as you can, and you can always damage them later if you really need to. Obviously, I'm going to damage them a little bit by just grabbing bits of the Netherlands and breaking them off. So, you know, that's part of what's going on. Dutch East Indies is a protectorate. Netherlands has lost a lot of prestige from becoming small, which is helping Dutch East Indies get more and more independent. So theoretically, Dutch East Indies will break off if they're... Let me actually take a look at what they're at. So they're at 69 prestige. I'm at 145. So I would be able to hold them as a dominion if I took Netherlands. But, obviously, I need to take Netherlands as a protectorate to make that happen. And I think that's going to be a lot of stuff. Ooh. No thank you, Great Britain. I don't wish to be invested in by you. Working on these wheat farms. We are now in the red, but not too much. We're doing basically fine. Building these wheat farms, we got one unit of government admin being built. That'll allow us to finish out increasing the size of the education sector, which will be very nice. Get our literacy going up, because currently it's actually going down a little bit. But once we get it trending upward, it'll be just fine. Let me see. Yeah, we got... Oh, right, because we did private education. So the literacy from education is being moderated by the by wealth. And that's not going to change anytime soon. But having education in the hands of the intelligentsia is going to make them stronger, which is nice. So we're still working on these wheat farms. We did our construction blitz in Gelra, and we got things better there. They're almost fully incorporated. This number seems fake. It was. So the Gelra is going to be providing additional financial support as well. Critical support from the people of Gelra. We're actually short on taxation capacity here. Do we have any government admin? We do. So we are going to need to build this up. Oh, actually, in terms of making the intelligentsia stronger, I realized I forgot to swap my production methods over to secular. So I'm going to do that quickly. That's going to further weaken the Catholic Church, but increase the strength of the intelligentsia, which is what I want to be doing. Private Q is building some paper mills. After that, it's coal mines and tooling workshops. That's nice. I'm pleased about that. We are actually producing an amount of art, and an amount of art to be sold. All of our luxury clothes come from trade routes, but we don't have any silk inputs. We could get some silk from abroad. Start doing that ourselves. There's mechanized workshop. Wonderful. So that unlocks sewing machines, mechanized looms, and mechanized workshops. So I'm going to implement sewing machines right away. That's going to make these theoretically more productive. And we'll go to mechanized workshop for the furniture manufacturers as well. So what does that change about the structure? We need more dyes. Set dyes to protect domestic supply. Let's see if this trade route continues to grow, because this is a trade route from... Yeah, there we go. We got there. Alright. Losing rank. Wonder what happened there. Did our GDP go down? Not sure. Need to get it above 91. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. Clothes are good to go. We're good with clothes. And it is September, so let's kick off our fight. So, if we grab Luxembourg, nobody is set to align with the Netherlands on this. Denmark might, but I can take Denmark in a fight. But Spain won't, which is interesting. I might also be able to grab Friesland at that time. And I've still got my alliance with France. So, let's get started. Alright, so there's that. Now, if I add a war goal to conquer Friesland, that's actually only 14.1 infamy, which I can definitely live with. I got... Okay, so Spain is aligning with them. That's not shocking. That's exactly what we expected. Let's throw in... Can't steal the Dutch East Indies. Let's throw in a conquest of Friesland. That is going to create 2 fronts, but that's okay. Ooh, actually, it might not be okay. I am going to raise my conscripts. I'll put them on the main front. I am really going to hope that the French, once they're in this thing, align on handle this other front, because that's going to be difficult for me. Yep, that is what it is. They are fearful. My army is not large yet, so we'll set these units to defend for now. And once we hit here, they'll pull in the Spanish, presumably, and we'll pull in the French. Alright. Call... Soothe war goals. Guyana. There's an interesting notion. Give France Guyana. I'm not going to hold overseas territories directly. So, yeah, maybe we'll give them Guyana. Let's do it. All right. So that's the sides. France has an army over here. Netherlands is sending an army over there. That's interesting. Spain is damaging relations. They're antagonistic. I think I will definitely be able to win this war. Gosh, I sure hope I didn't put France into another double war. I did not. They're a hair infamous, but that's not that big of a deal. All right. So I'm feeling very confident in my ability to win this. I hope. Now, the question is, do I add the Friesland conquest to the main war goal? That would give me 7 additional infamy, which would put me over 25, which I do not wish to have. So I'm not going to, and if they simply allow me to take Luxembourg, then so much the better for me. That will be Wallonia united. And if they don't, because of me having Spanish help, then that'll be just fine. I'm going to stay on defense over here for now. That's interesting. Hey, there's education getting up. So oh boy. So I finally finished my government admin up here, and that's given me the extra bureaucracy to get the education system sorted. Business of legislation. Increasing sightings of the Belgian-French Friendship Committee members socializing with lawmakers at restaurants and entertainment establishments are raising concerns about lobbyist conduct. A lobbyist hands a drink to a politician and pats him on the back. Liquid amber swirls in their tumblers. Jovially, he tells him, "Excellent. You are among friends here with the Belgian-French Friendship Committee. Now that matters of France have been discussed, let us set aside this talk of business for the rest of the evening. This indulgent behavior should not be tolerated. Extra legitimacy, armed forces upset, or the facts do not call for any action to intervene, +1 approval." Getting a little extra legitimacy would be nice, but it's not going to impact things. And armed forces getting weaker... No, armed forces getting weaker is not bad. Ooh, actually, it's not great, though. Let's do it. Little extra legitimacy never hurt. Now, devout scandal. It's been revealed that Barthélemy de Thieu de Mélant of the Catholic Church has been having an affair with a member of the clergy. His resignation is being demanded. So he is our head of the Catholic Church. He's a moderate. They are aligning with the Catholic Party right now, which is the party... Oh, interesting. So maybe I can break them off from there, and that'll be interesting. Do I run the risk, though, of putting them into a party with someone else? I think that might be a bad call. But let's try it. The very fact that this sneaky bastard thought he could get away with such gross misuse of power shows everything wrong with the leadership of the Catholic Church. So, I'm deciding whether to... Oh, no, I can't. I can't retire him. Well, we'll make him unpopular then. So I can get him a minus 25 popularity or minus 50 popularity. I'm going to go with the first one. We're just going to make him as unpopular as we can. And then hopefully we can get this, get that sorted out. What are Netherlands' war goals? They just want Flanders, which is fine. I'm not concerned about Flanders. Spain is trying to break France out of the war, but I don't think that'll actually happen, so I'm not worried. Because I think we can do this and do this fast. Everyone else is getting neutral, so here we go. I'm going to put the fleet... Oh, Leon Goubeau is in an interest group or something. Let me see. Let's get an industrialist guy in charge over here. And we'll put this fleet into action. Alright, we're winning against Luxembourg, which no one should be shocked by. Force comparison here is looking a lot better. We'll put these armies on advance. Finances are not doing so great, but that's alright. Working on that port, that's very good. Oh. Ooh, and we are actually losing an offensive battle here and losing strength as a result of it. So we'll go back on defense. We got Luxembourg occupied. Okay, force comparison is looking much better here. So now we'll be on offense, and we'll just go until we've gotten it sorted. Is Spain going to send troops? Looks like they're not. France is winning in defense of the Pyrenees. That's not shocking. The Pyrenees are a huge mountain range that is very difficult to attack. So hopefully we'll be able to get Friesland occupied. We got 25% occupation over there. And actually, I'm going to need another government admin sooner rather than later, because I'm going to need an additional government admin in order to incorporate Friesland, which I wasn't thinking about, but should have been. Building another construction sector up here that'll make us able to get where we want to get. We're furiously retreating to victory. We'll see if we actually achieve a victory here. Good. They've gotten lost. Now we can defeat them by running away. They'll never find us. Dang. They ran out of guys, but we still got defeated, which is sad. Alright, now this battle's going a lot better. Let me see. How are we in Holland? We have 25% occupation of Holland. Now we're down to close to 0. Okay, now we're winning. Alright. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. A very successful war. I think we'll be able to grab Holland in good time. They have war support protection because we don't have either of these states, but now we've got Holland, so now they've got full war support protection. Or now they don't have war support protection. And if we can nab all their core territory, it'll be just fine. So, give me all of these. And we've got the capital, so they're not going to be able to hold Guyana. And obviously we're fighting Spain as well, but they don't have a dog in this race. Alright, and that is a nice, quick war. So, yeah. I was a little bit on edge about peace deals in this game. Alright. So now Wallonia is no longer a split state. It is united under Belgian rule. Denmark is damaging relations. They've become antagonistic, which is a shame, because, come on. We're the Belgians. It's chill. We finally got another port. Let's go ahead and normalize production methods over there. Shabamzo. And we're still prioritizing softwood production over there. Let me check out our wood situation. Make sure we're doing okay in terms of the market for that. Steel is very expensive. Interesting. Mostly from tooling workshops. Alright, so we'll need more steel mills. Wood. Where's wood? Oh, nope, never mind. We're at the top here. I'm going to set the Friesland logging camps to... Oh no, okay, they're doing what they need to be doing. So we just need more logging camps is the answer to that question. I thought I was going to need another government admin, but I guess I'm not, because Friesland is not that much administrative capacity to have in it, but that's alright. Alright, now we're focusing on the universities. We've got a lot of turmoil here, but I've got the authority, so we will go ahead and put a suppression decree on Friesland. And that will buy us some time to improve things around here. So, we can build another logging camp. I know it says they can't hire, but it's lying. They can hire. We need a railway, and we need a railway bad. One of these days I'll build these universities. We'll set the urban center to produce the necessary transport for the moment. Oh boy. Everything's difficult here. Yeah, again, I think logging camps are the way to go in terms of improving the economy, because we're using a lot of wood making paper. And we're going to need even more paper for all these freaking... Yeah, look at that. For all these freaking universities we're building. Kind of wish Friesland had more capacity, but, you know, it is what it is. Is anything profitable around here? Wow. This place is down bad. Let's build another rye farm. We gotta get a, we gotta get the railway. That's I think, the core thing that's required here. We might end up having another Dutch separatist situation. Oh no, it looks like our only possible turmoil are the Ashkenazi people, which is interesting because they're also not discriminated. Oh, that might be... No, that's turmoil in Belgium. I wonder if there's a large Ashkenazi population in Friesland specifically. No, there's only one. Oh, but there's no Ashkenazi population in the rest of Belgium. So that's... Or no, okay, there's 610 in Wallonia. But Wallonia is doing just fine. Although it's short on taxation capacity. Wow, I am really short on taxation capacity. This is rough. I'll need to build up some more government admin. Alright, let's fix up our laws a bit so that we got some more... Oh, I got another army. We'll go ahead and upgrade these ones. I'm actually going to leave this army the way it is. We'll throw an intelligentsia guy in charge of it, and this will be our sort of secondary force. And we'll put one more unit of line infantry and 2 more units of artillery in charge there, and we'll throw those in there as well, so that those will get built. Alright, dangerous equipment. The furniture manufacturers in Flanders have seen an increase in workplace injuries due to increased mechanization and poor safety regulations. Accidents have always happened, but I feel like I used to have time to react. Not this time. I pulled his arm to pull him out of the way, but I'd barely gotten a hold of his wrist before the arm was all I held on to. Options are slow down production while the staff adjusts to the new machinery. Reduce manufacturers' throughput, but industrialists mad. Or we cannot put the brakes on the engines of progress. I'm actually going to go... This is trade unions mad, but extra mortality. I really don't want extra mortality, so I'm going to have to upset the industrialists. I know I've been upsetting the industrialists a lot, but they'll be fine. What else can I do with laws? We're an elected bureaucrats, that's fine. You know, a National Guard might be the right call. What are my conscription limits, actually? Let me take a look at that. 2, 13, 49, 31. But a National Guard will also not be great in the long run. Ooh, the children want public schools. If I do that, the intelligentsia will be fine, but the industrialists will be against. The movement's going to give me like 27%, but the industrialists are going to give me a bunch of against. So I think... next time, trade unions, next time. I could go to poor laws. On the other hand, I could wait and go to wage subsidies, which would be nice. The industrialists are going to stop that from happening. Hey, there's joint stock companies. Wonderful. So, can I add another company? Is there another company that's good? I'm not going to read all of these. I'm just going to look through until I see one that I like. Let's go with the attainables. Flanders Textiles is probably where I'm going to go. Ooh, Food Combine of Flanders. That would be really strong. 5% birth rate. Phillips would be nice, but I need electrics for them. City construction efficiency would be pretty rock solid as well. But I think we're going to go with the Food Combine. So in order to have this, we need to have level 5 food industries in any one state. Which shouldn't be too difficult to achieve. Where are our food industries right now? They're located in Flanders. So we'll queue in 3 more in there, and then we got to figure out how to get them profitable. I think if we move into... Oh, we already got fractional distillation spreading to us. Well, that's excellent. That's perfect. I'm so very pleased. Where's vacuum canning? Vacuum canning is at tier 3, so it's going to be a bit before we get there. Let's go ahead and queue in fractional distillation up to baking powder. Because baking powder is a very important one. Denmark is still trying to stop us from improving relations, but we will be friends, Denmark. Everyone else is still pretty okay with me. France is okay with me. Spain, obviously, is not as okay as I would like. So once I'm finished improving relations with Portugal, I think I'll improve back with Austria. And that'll be just fine. I'm doing really well financially with my 9 construction sectors, which I'm feeling pretty pleased about. Getting the logging camps in Friesland built, and then the rye farms. Turmoil is going down here, which is good. Taxation capacity is rock solid. We have some discoverable resources. I don't know what they are, though. It's probably oil. Alright. And then I think the government admins are actually going to need to go first before the universities, because the thing about the government admins is those are going to be net positives from a cash flow perspective. So I'm definitely going to need those. Alright, overly enthusiastic partisans. Supporters of the Catholic Party have gone beyond simply campaigning for their own party, harassing and sometimes physically attacking opposing partisans. I'm a simple party man, that's all. I know who I like, I know who I don't like, and I know I want my people to win and their people to lose. Crackdown on the Catholic Party activities, minus 10% momentum, or let them continue unmolested, minus 10% strength for the intelligentsia. I'm going to go with the first one. Reducing the Catholic Party's momentum is very good for me right now because increasing the momentum of the parties I've got in power is going to be good. Okay, so interesting. So the landowners want to join the Liberal Party. That will make the government much less legitimate, so I'm not going to let it happen. Very interesting. Danish-Spanish rivalry. Wild. Wild. Yeah, Netherlands has an antagonistic attitude towards me. Who would have thunk it? So, where are Dutch East Indies at? Dutch East Indies are having a massive aristocratic revolt right now. So we'll see if that causes them to actually break free and totally destabilize Indonesia. An agitator appears, Feuillen de Luz. A positivist aligned with the intelligentsia. That's interesting. Oh, and the Ottomans and the Austrians are fighting. Egypt appears to be involved as well. Oh, this is probably the Ottomans trying to get back Adana, Aleppo, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, and Transjordan. That's likely where that's going. This is going to cost me a little bit more cash building up these barracks, but it shouldn't be a problem. How much is... Okay, alright. So we're getting much lower in turmoil over there. Well, not much lower, but, you know, it's a process. It's a process, friends. You know, turmoil is just one of those things. I think they're unlikely to revolt at this point because all the Dutch people in Gelre are basically doing fine, so overall turmoil is pretty low. But, you know how things are. And of course the rest of the I don't know what the population of Luxembourg is. Does Luxembourg have its own population, or are they just Walloons? They might be North Germans, but North Germans aren't discriminated around here, so it should be just fine. For whom the bell tolls. The aged André Lambert-Nibels, leader of the armed forces, has unexpectedly expired mid-campaign, robbing the Catholic Party of a cornerstone politician. The question of his replacement is now on everyone's lips. Unexpected? Bah! That old bag of bones was long overdue to meet his maker. It's about time the party saw some new blood. Go with the popular but inept candidate, 10% momentum. The determined but haughty youngster secures the chair. Give us a new character. We'll get a new character either way, and he'll die either way. We can give them extra momentum, or we can get someone who's young but pretty good. Let's go with the second one. We'll see how that goes. So who's heading up the armed forces now? This guy, Werner Simons. Werner Simons. He's a 24-year-old Republican. Ambitious, charismatic, and imperious. That's a combination we've seen before. Looking at you, President Europe. All right. I think the Marine Royale is going to need some more ships, and we'll build up some ports in Friesland to make it happen. I think we'll go with 3 and 2, same as we've been doing. But that's not urgent. And getting these government admins built is more urgent. Alright. We're still in a contested government. If I pull the landowners in, that'll make us unacceptable, so we won't do it. Simple as that. How are institutions doing? I can get police up one more level, and I definitely will do that. I think... the industrialists do like poor laws, and it would raise standard of living at least a little bit. Although, I don't think we got too many unemployed pops. Yeah, not really. I don't need colonial affairs. Again, I can go to public schools, but it'll be a struggle if I do that. And I've got an authoritarian heading up the intelligentsia, so I can't go to guaranteed liberties for now. So we'll just need to stay where we are. So has France, like, France, are you gonna pull us into your... Oh, they're working on it. It's gonna take them forever. Can we get closer? Any other things we could do? We got an alliance and a trade agreement, and they've got investment rights here. So you know, it's a process. We're definitely gonna be in there eventually. All right, start improving relations with Austria again. Get them back up to 50%. Looks like the Russians and the British are fighting, but that's none of my business. The voice of the nation. A group of respectable musical composers teaching at the Arts Academy in Flanders have approached us. They've drawn attention to the alarming lack of a proper national anthem fit to invigorate our people's spirits. Land of riches, land of silver, may all of our enemies shiver. Hence our steps lead the way to drive all our enemies away. Now that's a cool anthem. 20 prestige. Wonderful. And with that, I think that is going to be the end of the episode, my nerds. I have had fun. I hope you all have had fun. And I will see you on the other side.